Alright, we are back on the Minecraft. So, oh, what, just random thing. I'm just considering, should I show off? I'll just tell you right now, there hasn't been any developments on this realm. But as far as my place on it goes, I've still not done anything. They are obviously still on it, very, very often. God, I wish our realm had activity like this. Man. Do the grayed out faces mean something? But man, I wish our realm was this active. Look at this. This is insane. They're still doing stuff. Oh yeah, I posted this. I posted a screenshot of your flowers and said, "Hey, does anyone want to join my realm?" Because obviously, when I joined this realm in the first place, because Dylan, my friend, gamer DJ Mace. Sorry, I've just doxed him. It'll be fine. I wonder if Dylan is in any of my old YouTube videos, like 10+ years old ones. Yeah, Dylan was like one of the first friends. I've explained this before, I think. Dylan was one of the first friends I ever made. He joined my primary school in... Technically it was the third year, but because the first year is reception, it was year 2. In England, there's preschool, then there's year R, or year reception, or whatever the fuck. Or something, I don't fucking know. And then it's year 1, year 2. Dylan joined in year 2. So I think I would have been 4 or 5 in preschool, 5 and 6 year 1, 7 or 8. Yeah, in fact, that sounds about right. So I was 7 or 8 years old, I think, when we met. And he got me into Minecraft. He told me what Minecraft was. And I googled it. And honestly, when I first saw a trailer for Minecraft, I still remember my reaction. I thought it was cringe. I still feel bad about it to this day. When I first watched the trailer for Minecraft, I actually watched it with my sister. She was there as well, and she watched it. And I was like, yeah, this is the thing Dylan told me to check out. I don't know what he's on about. This looks cringe, man. Look at those retro graphics. Ugh, pixelation, so gross. I don't think I actually said that, but it was not what I was expecting. For some reason, I was expecting a 2D... I still remember this, for some reason. It's one of the most clear memories I have of my whole life. For some reason, I had Limbo in my head, like a 2D game. And then he told me it's about mining and crafting. So I just thought of Limbo, but it's a survival game. That's what I thought of. Yeah, so I watched the trailer and I was like, this is so cringe. Back then, though, actually, to be fair, back then the trailer was like... Oh, it was the old trailer, man. This is back when... Was it even out on Xbox yet? I didn't... If it was out on Xbox, it was only just coming out on Xbox. When Dylan introduced me to it. And when I say, like, only just coming out on Xbox, I mean, like, the very first version. I played Minecraft back when there wasn't even a hunger bar or anything. It was very, very early Xbox Minecraft. But yeah, back then the trailer was like, have you ever wanted to explore a world which is filled with blocks or something? I don't remember the wording. You can probably find that old trailer. I think that's why I thought it was cringe. It was probably largely the voiceover. Back then, though, I was very into Halo, and we had our stupid debate of what's a better game, Minecraft or Halo. And then, funny enough, they kind of settled the debate for us when they then released the Halo mashup pack. And it's like, oh, well, the developers are friends anyway, so let's drop the hatch on this. So fucking stupid. We argued that for years. We weren't... It was like friendly arguing. But anytime Dylan brought up Minecraft, even though I liked Minecraft, I would still say, nah, Halo's better. And it's like, we're completely fucking different, you idiots. We were 8 years old, it's fine. Yeah, after Dylan was my friend through primary school, and then in secondary school, for some reason, the admin of secondary school decided to put me. Obviously, they know which schools you're coming from, so they know who your classmates in primary school were when you're going into secondary school. And so, obviously, the idea is they had try to partner with friends. For me, they partnered me with all of my bullies from primary school, so I had to continue dealing with them in secondary school. So that was great. And they didn't put me with Dylan. They put Dylan in a completely different class on the other end of the school, so I basically never saw him. And then, like, a year into secondary school, he was bullied so bad that he left and went to another school. And since then, I occasionally, I've talked about this before, I think. Feels like I eventually got back in touch with him. Because at the time, I didn't have a phone. So the only way we could communicate was me asking my mother to go message his mother. And, you know, there's all kinds of problems with that. That method of communication. So yeah, I didn't really get back in touch with him until... I mean, we still had Xbox. But yeah, so I got back in touch with him over the Xbox, I think it was. We got into Minecraft, but at that point, we were still like 10 years old or 11 years old. And so then we were filming some Minecraft YouTube video he was making or something, and I fucked it up. By throwing a potion at him when I thought the recording was done, and it wasn't. And then he stopped being friends with me for years as a result of that. I mean, really, it's just he didn't like me for that moment, and then I don't know if he blocked me or anything, but regardless, we didn't talk for like years after that. And then once again, a couple of years later, we reconnected on social media and such, and then just since then we've been back and forth a little bit occasionally. And of course, I did a couple years back now. He was making short films for, I don't remember if it was for uni or for sixth form college, but regardless, he was making short films for some part of education, and I helped him with that a little bit. Funny, they are. Also, of course, he joined me for my short films. It was like paying him back for it. So yeah, he was the lead actor in my college short film. Yeah, when he came over for that, it was weird because like he did not remember me that well, which is sad. But yeah, and then we why am I talking? Why am I starting the stream off this way? Yeah, so I don't remember how many times he asked me to come help with his film, but there was one time where he invited me to come over as a sound recordist, and he forgot to bring the sound equipment. Obviously, I'm not bringing the sound equipment. It's his like school project and stuff, and he has the equipment at home. He literally just forgot to bring it. He was not under the impression I was bringing it. I'd like to make that clear. He just forgot. He did bring some of it, but he forgot. He forgot. He brought everything like except the actual sound recording device. So instead, I kind of just gave a device and helped with other shit instead of doing sound recording. And I think that was the last time I saw him in person. And since then, you know, just occasional on Instagram, he will like a comment I left, or he will like my story, he'll like my posts occasionally, and that's about it now. But obviously, when I started posting about the realm last year, he saw it, As he messaged me, he asked to join the realm. And I said, well, I would invite you, but I'm not the admin, so I'd have to pass it by my friend, and Oliver doesn't... Let's not get into that. Oliver didn't want to invite Dylan. And so I said, all right. Nothing I can do about that. But then Dylan offered to bring me to his realm. And so we did, and then we had to a stream, which was a couple hours long, where I went around, they gave me a tour, they thought I was his girlfriend. It was pretty funny. It was so fun, because like they're giving me a tour, they asked me like, hey, you Dylan's new girlfriend or something? I was like, no, Dylan's childhood friend. I've known him for way longer than all you guys have. I'm the OG. And they're like, oh. It was so fun. I don't know if I was on stream. I hope it was. It was so fucking funny when that happened. Yeah, they asked me to tell them stories about him in school, didn't they? I have stories. I could tell them. I do remember a good bit. But no, I wouldn't. Point is, all of this build-up to say, obviously, the reason why I'm on this realm in the first place is because Dylan wanted to join mine, and some other people were interested in mine. So I was like, you know what, now that I can invite them, let me put up a message saying, hey, if anyone wants to join, now you can. And no one's asked to join. So, yeah, well. That's the first 10 minutes of stream done. Jolly good. My other friend, I messaged him last night saying, hey, you forgot to join? And he said, yep, I forgot. I will do it some other time or something. Let me go check. It's okay. My friend said, Matt said, my bad, I got distracted and forgot. I will do it tomorrow. It is now tomorrow, and it's almost 10 o'clock tomorrow. And he still hasn't, so... Oh, well, it'll happen eventually, I'm sure. Obviously, I just hate being alone here. Oh, PlayStation fan is going. It's like 25 degrees. The fan... If PlayStation didn't overheat with Zenless just now, and Zenless Zone Zero absolutely is a overheat, poorly optimized game, so it should be good. If we do get an overheat warning though, I'm just going to do the rest of it off stream. It's not worth it. I'll just clip it. Because I hate starting a stream and then having to stop it early. I hate it so much. It actually pisses me off. Alright. I imagine if I asked... I haven't actually like DM'd Dylan directly and asked him if he wants to join Realm now. I imagine if I did, he probably would say, yeah, send me a link to it. So I imagine there's a good chance people just don't fucking look at Realm stories. Which sucks, because I think it's a really cool feature. I really like they put that in the game. I think most people just ignore them. Yeah, the stage we're at now. I really should have brought the shulker boxes over. Well, the stage we're at now. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna go get them. We just need to dig out some space. We just need to build a second station. That's it. That's all we need to do. This shouldn't take long. Keyword is shouldn't. Oh yeah, we also need to put up lightning rods actually. Just to make sure I don't know much about compressed or blue ice. I don't know what the difference between them is. I know they don't melt, or at least I don't think they do. But I'm worried what would happen to them if lightning struck them, so we're going to use lightning rods to prevent that. Let's put a lightning rod here. Just to start us off. PlayStation fan is going, but that's normal. I hear a spider. It definitely feels like the game runs at a lower frame rate for some reason here. I'm worried. I don't know how computationally how like rendering works, because the TV here is way bigger than my TV back home. Like my TV back home is like a small TV, right? It is not a big one. I can't tell you how many inches, but it is not a big TV by any means. Hang on, these have a radius of 50 blocks. I know this path is 230 blocks long, so we only need to use 5. Where was I? Wait, so I don't really know, Obzi, my game dev experience. I don't have a lot on the technical side. I don't know how rendering works. Like, back home, my TV is a very small one. Not a very small one, but a small one at the end of my bed. And I don't know if... Because... Because it's small and it's only 60 frames, 1080p, or 1K, I don't know if that actually like affects performance in any way. Because this is 2K, I think. So I don't know. Does that mean the console bears the load of rendering 2K instead of 1K, and therefore it's running worse? Or is something else at play here? I don't know. Alright, we're probably going to have to do some fairly significant landscaping. I have been thinking about this, obviously. So honestly, I'm thinking I might want to just take out like a big bite of this hill. Fan, you're worrying me. Alright, for fuck's sake, I need to... Okay, I still got my screenshots. Okay, we can just disregard the design. Yeah, of the previous one, actually. Just delete all these screenshots. So yeah, we need to see like what areas are monsters spawning in. So obviously I want this spawn-proofed. Oh, wolf. Doesn't need to be perfect, but... Okay. So how are you spawning there? Where do you come from? I have no clue where they spawned. Fuck it. Up here seems all good. I think I'm gonna leave that block floating there. Part of it triggers me, but is also, you know, cute. So we're going for the same fundamental design. Yeah, I mean to torch it up first. Thing is, I do bitch about Minecraft being poorly optimized, but I feel like I need a frame of reference to compare it to now. Because on one level, it is impressive how the game has thousands of blocks at any one time, and it still hasn't. Oh shit! Why are there arrows here? The wolf maybe killed the skeleton, but why are there arrows in the tree? Something I do wish Mojang would change is how spawning works, because it really should just be like total light blocks in the chunk or something. It should be chunk based rather than individual block based. So long as it doesn't break mob grinders and shit. That should be pretty good. Spawn-proofing forests like this is so fucking tedious, man. PlayStation fan is going a little bit, but again, it should be getting colder now. It's only 20. It should be only mid-20s now, so it shouldn't be too hot. Oh, a white wolf. There's definitely some moments where like I jump and I feel like my jump lasts like 50% longer than it should. I definitely think there's something off about the performance, and that really worries me. How many blocks is it? 5? Calm down, PlayStation. You can do this. Oh, the floor here is all yellow. You know what? Maybe rather than just building stairs out here, maybe we'd have to cut that tree down. We could just make it so it's here. If this is your kind of landing platform. You know, it wouldn't make much sense. Because then we'd still have to build some kind of staircase to go down from here. So, yeah, this would just make more sense. Is we need to cut down these trees. An efficiency 5 axe is shockingly effective. It allows you to get blocks there just by jumping. So it actually really helps chopping down trees. Really valuable. I can't believe it took me this long to get one. One of those things where once you get it, you're like, how did I live without this for so long? The others can stay. Now, the question is, do we still put stairs here? Because what we can do is we can just dig out this whole chunk here, and then have it be a kind of a steep drop, but that might look wrong. Because then I'd also have to cut this here, and I feel like then that's a lot of terraforming work to make it not look like I've just taken a chunk out of a mountain. So maybe we change it. Regardless of this layer has to go. Then we can smooth this out. Yeah, there's... I see just one tiny little spot there not lit up, and there you go, there's a zombie. But that could easily be a creeper and then end up blowing something up. That's all it takes, just one block being a little bit too dark. Obviously that can be as dark as it wants, no one's getting up here. That's fine. Noted. Thing is, this has me worried when I get back home. Because obviously back home, I think my setup is hotter than it is in here. In my room. Absolutely. Way hotter in my room than it is here. And the PlayStation's closer to the ground. Right here is on a nice little wooden desk, but in my room it's on the ground. It's the second floor rather than the first floor. There's less airflow because I don't have my windows open. And so if it's already overheating here, if I take it back home, I'm worried the PlayStation's just permanently gonna have overheating problems now. Can you tell why I don't do landscaping often? Don't think I'm very good at it. In Minecraft, it usually goes in increments of 1, 2s, or 3s. It's like this long of a bit here, like you can tell that's human-made. Okay, I think that makes it a little bit better. Oh, this is silk on. Terrific. I am considering going back to Deltarune and fighting some of the secret bosses. I don't know if I want to fight Jevil. Jevil actually seems pretty tough, and I'm not doing the night. The night fight seems tough. I absolutely think I could do it, but it'd take a while, and the worst part is I have to replay like the whole chapter. And chapter 3, I love Tenor. I really love Tenor. He's probably my favorite character of like all the villains. He's probably my favorite Darkner, but but I'm sorry, but I think his chapters are fucking insufferable to play. As far as like, what do I think is the worst chapter of Deltarune from an objective standpoint? I think it is Tenor's. I'm sorry. The way the story is handled, I don't like the exposition. The gameplay of Tenor's chapters was. Oh. And aside from Tenor himself being extremely funny, I didn't find the other characters very funny. This chapter. So I really would rather not play it again. Sorry, Chapter 3 fans. Getting the fucking brain freeze. Do I know Sterlets? Okay. Don't know why I said brain freeze. Well, there it is. There's the overheat warning. How? How's an overheat? How's there a zombie coming after me? Where did you come from? How's there an overheat? Do I come from down here somehow? How's there an overheat? What's the fucking temperature, man? It's 23 degrees! 23! That's actually really worrying. 23 degrees should not be making a PlayStation overheat. Why do I... Something I worry about a little bit is if maybe some of the cat fur is getting into a PlayStation, which would obviously be bad. Again, I cleaned it quite recently. Okay, so I'm gonna end stream and then for the rest I'm gonna leave it for an hour and I'm gonna come back and I'm not gonna stream because maybe streaming also makes it worse potentially. So I won't stream it, but I will then clip it. Hopefully it takes under an hour, and I can clip the whole thing and then do it as a video instead. God, that is really worrying, though. Because also PlayStation hasn't been on at all today. I used it this morning for my Genshin dailies, and that was it. I did my daily Genshin login and shit. Did my daily commissions. Went on Xenozone Zero, logged in, picked up my login bonus, and that was it. And I just left it off, and I haven't gone on PlayStation in like 12 hours. No, it's been less than 12 hours, but it's been ages. I haven't used it all day. And after 40 minutes of 23 degrees, it gets an overheat warning. That's worrying. That's really worrying.